Assalamualaikum and a very good day to our respective lecturer, Dr. Mara Shuhambi, and our dear fellow classmates. We from Group 11, we want to explain and elaborate more on the English for specific purposes community that we have selected, which is architect. My name is Naasha binti Nomaizi. My metric number is D2018208564, and I'll be explaining on the first part of the presentation. First slide is about Meet the ASP community. Who is Miss Izzati? Miss Izzati has graduated from Bachelor of Science Architect in UiTM Sri Iskandar, class of 2019. She is an architecture designer at Mars Group of Companies located in Kuala Terengganu. She started her career at Elina Jamal Architect in Cyberjaya Selangor as an assistant architect back in 2019, just right after she graduated from UiTM Sri Iskandar before moving back to her hometown in Kuala Terengganu. She is now currently furthering her study in master's degree of the same field at UiTM Puncak Alam. Moving on to the next slide. The rationale of this interview is to look into with whom do the architect use English with. The second one, to find out the purpose of utilizing English in architecture community. And the last one is to find out the justifications on why they've been using jargon words with the head of departments, colleagues, contractors, and clients. As for the significance of the analysis, we want to get to know why the jargon words is being utilized in the architecture field. Number 2, we want to become acquainted on what jargon words they have been using, like for example, column, beam, slab, and etc. And the last one, we want to take a look on the necessities, wants, and lacks of English utilization in the selected community. As for the method of data collection, we held the interview through the Google Meet platform because we could not afford to arrange a face-to-face meeting due to location restrictions.
Greetings everyone, I am Nur Asmat Salsabila Bita Aziz and my metric number is D2018-208-5634. Now, I'm going to proceed the presentation with our findings from the interview session with the point of necessities of English language in the architectural field. From the interview session, we knew that the interviewee has been working at 2 different architecture firms. To have experiences working at 2 different workplaces, she mentioned that in the architecture field, mastering the English language can be considered as a necessity because English is being used most of the time. After all architectural terms and jargons are also in English. In addition, English is also being used as the medium of communication with her boss, colleagues, and clients. This is because she stated that it is easier for them to communicate in English as their projects and designs consist of specific jargons, and it will make them understand better when communicating in English, other than to present their professionalism as the architects. Other than that, briefing sessions for newcomers also will be conducted in English to reflect their educational backgrounds. Ms. Izzati stated that using English during the briefing session can help those newcomers to relate more to what they have learned before entering the real working experience. Last but not least, as an architect who will surely be packed with meetings and consultations, she mentions that the English language will always be prioritized during the meeting and consulting sessions with her boss and clients because it is easier for her to explain her designs and projects by using English architectural terms.
Hi, I am Siti Noliana binti Sharudin and my metric number is D2018-208-5633. I will be presenting on the next part, which is wants. Pertaining to the interview conducted via Google Meet, we have discovered 3 fundamental wants from the interviewee, Ms. Izzati. Firstly, she would like to more emphasize on the speaking skills as the dominant skill within her working surroundings in order to better communicate with her colleagues. Whereas the second one would be to employ the English language in the architectural field. For most of the terms, either architectural or design terms are in English jargon. The interviewee has mentioned on the communication challenges she has encountered throughout her few years of a working experience as an architect. And for that, she wants to have a fixed medium of communication by using English language with everyone, including the contractors, to better meet and cater the client's meticulous and diverse needs. If English is used most of the time, she supposes that it will not lead to misconfusion between her colleagues, boss, and even the construction workers.
Hi, My name is Sharifah Alia Shakira Al-Kaf binti Said Hamid, and my metric number is D2018-2085611, and I'll be talking about the lacks of the ESP community. Our interviewee has been working for more than 2 years, so she has been to programs or seminars conducted by her company. According to her, the use of English has helped her substantially in understanding her work field better. However, she has encountered a few challenges. During the programs or seminars, some jargons are unfamiliar. She has even confused two jargons with each other before. As she is still considered as new in her career, she resorts to asking seniors and other colleagues for help and guidance in order to counter this problem. Other than that, she also lacked in experience. Back in her studying years, it mostly relied on her imagination to make futuristic buildings and such. With more hands-on experience now in her working days, it helps to improve her skills as she gets to gain new knowledge that was not part of her curriculum back in university. Lastly, there are also challenges regarding limited usage of English architectural jargons in daily communication due to the different working areas. This happens when she has to communicate with contractors on site because they frequently use Malay terms rather than employing specific architectural jargons that she is used to.
Hi, my name is Nur Shanisha Aiza binti Shafi'i, and my metric number is D2018-2085615. So I'll be talking about the reflections of our group. To sum up, we have gained and learned lots of new things pertaining to architecture, such as the jargon involved and other terms that have been used in the working field. From the interview, we can say that being competent in English is essential in architecture, just as it is in almost any other professions. Thus, according to the interviewee's answers pertaining to the question that we have asked, it portrays that being an architect is not easy, because apart from having a strong sense of design, space, color, meaning, purpose, and all of the other things that are needed to make a great building, they also need the ability to communicate their vision convincingly to others. It is linked to the fact that architecture requires a high level of fluency in spoken, written, and graphical communication in English language, as they will need to articulate often complex ideas to people concisely. Next, we can conclude that English is being fully utilized in the working field, as the interviewee has mentioned that she uses it as the medium of interaction, not only with the actual clients, suppliers, business partners, but also among her colleagues. This demonstrates that she is a professional architect, because the ability to practice English at the workplace eventually helps to broaden her high-end interpersonal skills and allows her to communicate effectively. Therefore, the ability to communicate in English is a huge asset to many companies and organizations, including those who do not use English as an official language. After all, we can say that it is vital to be able to communicate in English, particularly in the field of architecture. I think that's all from our group. Thank you.